It's becoming just as easy to bet on the outcome of an election or a football game as it is to invest in a mutual fund. Predictions markets are a rising business, and now brokerage firms are getting in on the action. It's this week's Barron's cover story. Barron's senior managing editor Alex Ewell joins the panel. Alex, Barron's is an investing publication, as you probably know.
Indeed.
So what are we doing talking about gambling?
All right. Well, first of all, it does feel like gambling is everywhere these days, right? But really, it's not just casinos and sports books, and that's why we're talking about it, because what we're seeing are these so-called prediction markets just entering the mainstream very quickly. There's been $13 billion worth of prediction market trading volume in November. That's up from almost nothing more than a year ago. So this is brand new. Just this week, Coinbase said it was getting involved. Robinhood is involved. They're using prediction markets to bring more and more sports-related trading, or betting, as some might call it, onto their app. They announced so-called parlays this week on the Robinhood app. So this thing, it's everywhere.
Yeah, I've seen my son and his buddies bet $1 or $5 on a parlay. In your story, you said that Kalshi alone, the single platform, had $329 million bet just on one Sunday, a couple Sundays ago. So this is really big business.
NFL game. This is really big business. They'll tell you that this is more than just sports. This is trading on things like the weather, like obviously the election. That was the first thing that we saw from the prediction markets. Kalshi's been valued at $11 billion. So yes, big business. It has a big partnership with Robinhood. Polymarket has been valued at $8 billion. It's backed by the Intercontinental Exchange, the parent of the NYSE. They all say the opportunity here is limitless to hedge your risks on pretty much any event that's happening in the world at any time.
I don't have a big risk on whether somebody wins a game on Sunday, but I'm showing my cards here. I'm a fuddy-duddy, Alex. I think that. Of course, there is risk in investing, but over the long arc of time, a diversified portfolio of stocks has gone up and to the right. That is definitely not true on sports.
Well, look, I think I'm a fuddy-duddy too on this front, because I too think it's very hard to distinguish between what's happening on these prediction markets around sports and what's happening on the sports books like DraftKings and FanDuel. To be clear, Kalshi and Polymarket would say that this is not gambling. They see this as just another form of trading, not that different from futures and options. The other distinction between sports betting is they are not the house here. Polymarket and Kalshi are basically a middleman setting up someone who's taking the yes side of the trade and someone who's taking the no side of the trade. They take a transaction fee on it.
That's a good point. The co-founder of Kalshi just told that to Maria in a recent show.
Right. And so, that all being said, we are seeing financial players, brokerage firms, going all in. Robinhood and Interactive Brokers are two big examples. They are pretty much all in on this. Robinhood all in on sports. Interactive Brokers has not gone onto the sports, and they're saving it for just things like who the next Fed chair is going to be. But we are seeing this, come fast. Vanguard and Schwab, it's worth noting, two of the big legacy incumbents, want nothing to do with this. Schwab has said he's worried that young people are going to see the Monday Night Football bet as the same as their next their retirement accounts. And Vanguard very clearly told us that this was not aligned with their mission.
It'll be interesting to see, though, if the businesses eventually get involved, right? Because at the end of the day, being a brokerage is being a business, and if that's where the industry's headed. We saw it with crypto, right? A lot of movement where we weren't interested in it, and then everyone's kind of there. We have to get into it.
Josh, Jack Bogle is rolling over in his grave hearing you say that.
Well, okay, so I'm team fuddy-duddy too, because my problem with this, not only do I feel like it gives it an unearned air of legitimacy if it's in these regular investing apps, but it also just shows up, right? You don't even have to go download an app to start betting. You just go in to check your portfolio and it's there. And those kind of nudges seem like an unfair advantage to me.
Though I think people do need to be reminded that investing is a gamble too. I mean, when you're putting money into your 401k, you're betting that the stock market is going to keep going up and it'll be higher when you retire than it is today. But the United States is one of the few markets where you do get that up and to the right kind of thing that you don't get in other places.
True. I'll take the Jets over. I'll take the S&P 500 over the Jets any day. We're running close to time. Real quick, Josh, a stock you like in this whole atmosphere?
Yeah, so in the rise of the prediction markets, Flutter, which is the parent company of FanDuel, has sold off pretty significantly. It's 30% off its most recent 52-week high. It's sort of the best in breed play. I think sports gambling is still here to stay. Yes, you can bet yes, no on some of these prediction markets, but Flutter has always sort of won by having a good product, bringing customers to that app. I think that continues to win.
Okay, real quick, let's do lightning round of your favorite bets. I'll go around this way. Ben.
I'm doing Grand Theft Auto 6 release date. It has been delayed so many times. I'm going to take before 2027. That's a 73% chance.
I just like that in this latest earnings season on these prediction markets, you could bet whether the Costco CEO is going to say dividend or hot dog. So I'll take that investment any day.
Was your money on hot dog or dividend?
I'll go dividend.
You can bet on how many times Elon's going to tweet. I thought that was kind of funny. 260 maybe this week, I think. That's
Wow.
the yes bet.
I don't like gambling, though I will take hot dog. But I plan to lose money the old-fashioned way by doing some Christmas shopping this weekend.
I like that. I asked my son this question, and he said the long shot odds he likes are Oregon making it to the college championship. He thinks OSU will beat them, but he says the odds are unfairly punishing Oregon. He thinks they'll do better than the odds suggest. All righty, guys, thanks. I think we should all stick to stocks in our 401ks. What do you guys think?
Yeah.